Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Zaku Minelayer. I am in I believe it's a 250 point room, and I've only got the 200 point model, so I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage. Trade-off being, of course, I don't cost my team as many points as anybody else does, so it's something. Zaku Minelayer is only usable in space. It is a fairly standard Zaku, though for its point value, having a dodge roll is not a bad thing. Its signature attack is the Mine Dispenser, which drops out some very small bombs behind you, which work kind of like the Gans hide bombs. If they don't come into contact with anything, they'll explode after enough time. Also, like the Gans hide bombs, if you are close enough, they will explode immediately and stun both you and the target, which is not ideal. This is not a great round, I would say. I don't place any of the major places, but I've been wanting to show this off and try and get around with it, so, well, that's what I'm doing. And, yeah, this is, of course, the Space Fortress interior. Yeah, there I am. I actually fumbled my weapon swap there. I thought I was on the Heat Hawk, and I was not. So, that's a Zaku 1 Commander on the left, but there was somebody shooting at me, so I kind of decided that was a greater priority. I missed that. One of the things that they did, and I'm dead, one of the things they did when they revamped Space about a month ago is they made it so that if you are pointed in a direction, that is, that would change your vertical position. If you press forward, you'll move, closer to that vertical position. If you pull back, you're moving away from it. Tilt down, you'll move down when you go forward, and up when you go back. They also took a little bit of the lunge out of the melee attacks because it was basically messing with everybody's expectations based on ground combat. So, and that time I was trying to use the mines, hoping to catch some people as I went by. But I'm not sure I actually did or not, because if you're not facing, there's not any way to tell unless you hit a shield or hit something with stun resistance. But at any rate, yeah, they changed the lunge on the beam saber attacks because it used to have some extra motion when in space, just to let you clear a little distance in the larger stages. They took that out, so that's why I whiffed that melee attack about a minute ago, and I've been talking. The round's been going ever since, but this is the way of Rob. See, there's a lot of enemies here, and I need to not get too close. I'd love to kill that guy with almost no health. One good bazooka shot would probably do it. I just have to get that shot in. He's doing some pretty good weaving, but I tagged him and got him. And there's somebody with a beam saber coming up behind me. If they don't kill me, I'd be in a good position to drop some mines on his face, but he pulled out, so that he's away now. That thing right by my feet, if I have not mentioned it before, is the Ago. It is, let's call it, for lack of more information, because I don't know a lot about it, the Xeon equivalent of the Ball. It is basically a civilian space pod, I think, with a Zaku machine gun and a missile pod attached. So, let's see, got a couple of good shots in on that person. That is Jim Trainer, though, and it's got me cornered, so I am dead again. Trainer, again, Jim Trainer is one of the better, lower cost mobile suits because it has, 2 melee hits and a dodge roll. But, yeah, like I said, I'm not doing great here. I'm getting a few shots in, and I'm actually using the Minelayer's, abilities, so I'm at least showing off what it can do, which is why I decided to keep this. Because I've been trying to get a decent round with it for a while, but I generally, right now, only have time to play my dailies, and 200-point space dailies are kind of few and far between. So, this may actually be a real 200 room. I'm not 100% sure. I may have been incorrect when I said it was a 250, but either way, yeah, it's, let's see, bounced off of that person, but they got the kill. Now I'm taking the hits, that happens. And now just waiting for a good opportunity to use the mines. That was not it, because I made the hit, but I took a bunch of hits because I got myself stunned right next to the end. Threw out some more mines, and decided to head this way. I think I'm about to try and bomb their base, and I think it's not about to go very well. That checkpoint there always remember to take the checkpoint closest to your base just in case. Whether here in the Space Fortress interior or anywhere else, just because you don't want to be cut off if they push you back to your base. It's not good. Okay, so somebody just spawned in as I got out to plant the bomb, so I am not planting the bomb because I will die if I try, because they will kill me. So back to the mine layer, and actually, if it's ready, this is a perfect position to be laying mines in. Because if they pursue me, they will probably get tagged. You'll notice the machine gun fire kind of stopped there for a second, and that's like the only opportunity I've gotten this whole time to see if I actually did damage. Now, I don't know why that Heat Hawk swing did not stun them, but it did not stun them. Or knock them over. They had a chance to kill me before I could eject, but even if I'd ejected, you can't plant the bomb very easily in open space when you have an audience, because there's no cover whatsoever. It's just an open spot, and they will murder you. As it is, our team does have a pretty solid lead. There's 2 minutes left, so I may as well at this point stick with the team and see what I can do. Hopefully that's what I did. I'm not sure. But there's a bazooka shot, connected with the shield. Nobody's coming up behind me at the moment. For some reason, with the Space Fort interior, I frequently forget to check my radar. I mean, I do that often enough in other places, and I just stun one of my teammates. But for some reason, it just seems like I do it even more often here. Interesting, a road sign in space. That's just weird. I mean, logical, but it's just an odd thing to see. But yeah, let's see, got the assist on that one, so I obviously got some shots in somewhere. And tagged Zaku Bazooka, not close enough for the downswing. That's that lack of forward momentum, messing me up again. Threw out a couple of mines, not sure if it did anything. Threw out the rest in the hopes of covering my retreat, but none of them actually care because there's a bunch of people back there to gang up on. There's also some fairly weak people here, so if I can get some shots in, I can do some good. Number 2 has almost got that one. Let's see if I can finish it off. Not quite. Ah, somebody else got one of the other ones. That's the Zaku 1 Commander, which is, of course, a support. Got it. Okay, yeah, this is a 200-point room. This is probably the one and only time I got this thing in a 200-point room. Just trying to get that guy, but that guy is dead, so 25 seconds to find more targets. We've got it in the bag. It's just a matter of what can I do at that time. What I can do at that time is not even get an assist for that, which hacks. But, yeah, we've got this. Just decided to smack the Ago. I'm not sure why. I think I might have been afraid somebody was going to spawn in and take it, but... Or I just felt like it. One of those. Got a last shot in, got a dodge roll out of the way, got a swing, and that's it. Not my finest hour, but I did actually use the Zaku Minelayer's abilities to some effect, so... And we won, so I figured it was worth showing off. So yeah, that is the Zaku Minelayer. And that is going to do it for Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back tomorrow with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Fun piece of trivia, they never actually made a Zaku Minelayer MS in action figure, but they did put the Minelayer backpack in with the second version, I believe, of Char's Zaku. So if you had a standard Zaku and Char's Zaku together, you could stick the Minelayer backpack on it, and there'd be a few minor differences, like the difference in the conduction cable color, but otherwise you'd have a pretty good facsimile thereof.